Hello, this is Jared playing Oxygen Not Included, and this is the highlights of me trying to survive on this very hot asteroid by doing some teleportation. If you want to see the full thing, I'm doing this live, so look for my live section. Otherwise, continue on for the highlights. Let's, let's just have a review of quickly what we did before, which was upping morale. I've got a Great Hall. I've got a nature reserve. We even, I guess we didn't complete the washroom, but we started to make some progress on that. The very first episode, this is episode 3, but the first episode I put insulation around. The last episode, amongst some of the rooms that I've just showed, I made a tunnel through here and through here. A little bit more painful than I think it needed to be. Maybe I'll start off with taking these out. But I found the teleportation equipment, and I think that's going to be my first action. Here is Miner doing some skill scrubbing. And Miner has been selected here to go into the teleportation equipment. Running along. I'll just stop them here quickly to take off their gas masks. And let's send them through the first teleportation. Okay, and I need to do some planning. So we have created ourselves a washroom. Over on this asteroid, we've got a ladder going up and down, exploring at different ends where it's not too hot over here. And we are feeding some pacus. So I've got a plan here of putting in some liquid so that we could get out to this teleportation equipment. And I found another water source over here, so hopefully we'll be able to survive a little bit longer. Still a good amount of water. And over on this asteroid, been concerned about morale, so we've just built a Great Hall and trying to get a nature reserve in as well. And we are sending Builder over, so now we'll have two dupes over on this asteroid. We'll see if we can finish off this nature reserve for these guys. At the moment, we are very low on food. We need some water, so desperately just trying to utilize the water here in an old spot there. And I accidentally went in here with gas masks. We no longer have gas masks, so I think we can safely get across this area. So I want to keep water close to our micro mushers. So we're going to be dumping some water right here with a pitcher pump. Hopefully we'll have that ready by the time this pitcher pump runs out of water. So key thing I like these guys to be able to do is turn some of this polluted water to regular water and send it back. I'll click on activate, even though I don't have the ability to do that just yet. But the key thing is I want to watch this. Very hot temperatures. I'm curious if I need to get Atmo suits. I'm going to see if we can send this water line around. Just to cool things enough so that I can get in here, insulate all around this guy. So we'll start doing this piece by piece, seeing where we get. So this is going to be taken in, actually, hold on. It doesn't actually do a whole lot unless I'm actually going around some other area with the base. So we've made it into this zone, and I think urgently I want to seal this off. And if that's the case, we have access to the supply teleporter. We can activate it now. So this is going to give me the ability to send material back. Also just realizing that we've got these guys we can explore, rummage, and inspect. And over on this asteroid, we're thinking about opening up this guy, building a pump next to it, and transporting that very cool material to the homeworld. Let's see, we've got an insulate line heading to this supply teleporter. Power going up this guy. Oh, and I'm just noticing now. Probably want to fill these in, maybe at priority. So that's going to make all this cool liquid go back to this world over here at this location. And we can have a water source plus a cooling source. We'll see how well we can utilize that once it's all together. So we've lost a dupe that got trapped up here by sand and had to build here a place for the dupes to be able to mourn. Making progress on ladder here. And trying to very carefully explore without sand falling on us this time. But also noticing that we've got a few places where we got to fill in. Otherwise, we'll be leaking heat here and here. So down in this area, decided we're going to have some gas masks. Connect into our oxygen line for that. We also need to make sure that we have this guy set up for fixing these up. Maybe make a priority of getting them refilled. In fact, probably smart to even create one or two more. So we're over on this asteroid, trying to figure out what these geysers are. And I found another geyser up here. A little exposed to space, so that might be a little bit of a risk. But this guy's outputting some cool liquid for us, being all lined up ready to go, except for we need the researcher over here. I think it is time now to send over scientist, even if just temporarily. Let's teleport scientist over just so that they can do a quick analysis on this equipment. And with smaller amount of calories, maybe I'll actually send them back. Inflected polluted oxygen and iron volcano. I might actually open that up. This, on the other hand, I don't know. I think we'll leave that alone. We're going to be putting in some egg collection here. Getting these guys. Oh, algae. No. Okay, we do not want these guys eating algae. Priority, they should be putting that into this bin right here. Okay. Over on this asteroid, we've got an open iron volcano. A little bit of metal production. And just before we send scientists back, let's make sure we get both of these equipments activated. Just with Pacus, I'm going to make sure that we get their food source to be turned off. Probably haven't seen that yet, so let's go over here in the electric grill. Make sure we have seafood as something that we cook. Oh shoot, oh shoot. I did not think about the brine that'd be coming in, overflowing. I should have made that higher. Okay, well, nuts. Though, that's just going to end up down here. But we'll aim to have that not happen. So just giving one of the dupes over here the ability to dig through obsidian, so we can get access to the water here. But we also have some more water that I spotted here, so definitely going to take advantage of that. We're going to bring a pipe down here, put that through a water sieve, and ultimately I'm just going to make sure we get some of this water out of the way. But as a first use case, I think I want to vent some of the polluted water right down here as soon as this water has been stored away, and maybe make this a priority. So taking Builder back to the home world to be able to help with construction over here. They're not happy. In fact, are the other dupes, or is it just them? Builder completely stressed out. So on this asteroid, we'll get our Dracos. Oh, why is this not? Oh, something the dupes can't reach. Let's just build maybe a ladder so they can do that. We'll put a Draco in here. relocate you down there. And let's start to grow some mealwood. Since we get the locavore achievement done. For the carnivore achievement, we're going to see if we can rely on these guys. Slowly pinning these guys in. But just 2 more tiles or pipes. One here, one here. And then we'll have the ability to get some polluted water over. Not only that, though, but this is colder temperature. Maybe not this initial batch of water because that had a chance to warm up. But looking back over on this asteroid, we've got nice and cool liquid. No real reason to do that, I think. Just as a last task, putting in a massage table on both these asteroids. And these guys don't have a food source. So we're going to grow the first bit of food. Bog buckets. All right, well, that is it for today. I think next time I forgot the fact that I'd be getting this brine in. But it's good to be getting this out of here so that, oh, right now you're overpressured, which is not awesome, but it's good that pump is there. I wonder if I should have had a separate pump. We lost our liquid airlock right there, didn't we? All right, there are things to look into next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I will see you next time where I see if I can survive a little bit longer. Hopefully this next time with no dupes dying and expanding. Perhaps up to a dozen dupes. All right, see you later.